Happy Friday, friends! This is Becky coming on here to go ahead and do our weekly cash stuffing. If you're new to this channel, my husband and I are currently on a journey to pay off $69,000 of debt in order to get into our first home within the next 5 years. If that's something that you want to be or follow us on our journey on, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified of any content that I post. To those of you who have already subscribed, thank you so very much for the support and encouragement. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you 100 times over. Well, let's go ahead and get started. As always, I like to close out the last week. I did cut it close with groceries, so we don't have anything extra in groceries, and my personal tends to stay empty in my wallet, and I try to keep the money in the envelope just as a safety measure. And then as far as change goes, let's see. Looks like all we have are like the 98 cents that we had left from the grocery shopping. So I'll go ahead and put this into our anniversary jar. If you're new to the channel, the anniversary jar is just what it sounds like. We put all of our spare change into a jar and we do not cash it until our anniversary, which is in October. And the hopes for that is that the money in the jar will go ahead and treat us to a nice dinner to celebrate another year of marriage. Today, we are going to go ahead and stuff $427. So we've got 100, 152, 250, 270, 290. I lost my train of thought. Let's start that just once more. 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. So we've got $427 in here. Let me go ahead and put it in our sorter. How was everyone's weekend? Please let me know in the comment section, or not weekend, but week. I am so excited for this weekend. It is a long weekend here in the United States, which is always exciting. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get started with our variable envelopes. So groceries is going to go ahead and get $100 this week. Currently, it's only sitting with our $100 buffer. So we've got 100, 150, and 200 in here. To be honest with you, I don't know why I'm putting it in here because it goes straight into the envelope that goes into my wallet so that I can go ahead and use this for our groceries this week. I am running a little behind this week because by now I usually have my grocery list ready, but it has been a very busy week. So I'm going to have to carve out some time before I go grocery shopping to get our list ready. Moving on to gas. Gas is going to go ahead and get $100, and we do that in 250s. So currently it has the 100 we put in plus the $100 buffer, so 200. And then it's got some extra money. So let's go ahead and put that to the back because we are starting a new month in this envelope. So we've got an overage of $11. That leaves us with $200 to go ahead and gas up our vehicles within the next couple weeks. Based on my calculations, it should get us through half of September, but we will see. Our fur babies is tapped out at the $200, which is awesome. I'm thinking they're gonna need a grooming soon, so we'll be dipping into that sometime during the month of September. My personal funds after getting my nails done is currently sitting at $20, $25, and $26. Hopefully I can make that last until the next time I get my personal. My hubby likes to keep his money in the accounts, and I am a-okay with that. Our miscellaneous fund is gonna go ahead and get 2 20s and a 10. So it's getting reset this month. We don't have any overage there, so hopefully we'll do better this month. Eating out is gonna go ahead and get its 75. So it's getting a 50, a 20, and a 5 for $75. We have put a halt on the Snowball. Now, it did get the minimum payment we were paying on the Dell, so it did get like a $61 overage, which will help knock off some of it. I'm hoping that by the time we pay the IVF, we'll be able to jump back into this probably by the end of September. Becky's savings is currently sitting at 51, 120, 5, and 26. So it's got $126 in there. Our Chicago fund, or our Chicago trip, is coming pretty soon. So hopefully I'll be able to bulk that up. Part of me is thinking that that overage should go in here, but I may need that $10 bill to split something. Moving into our sinking funds, medical is going to go ahead and get its weekly $25. So that's currently sitting with 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, and 325. That is right on track, and it is going to be used for the IVF bill we have coming up. Linus and Leo are going to go ahead and get their weekly $15. This is probably where I'm going to be able to change that 10 into 2 5s. Perfect. So Linus and Leo is currently sitting with 100, 200, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, and 45. So 345 in Linus and Leo. This goes towards their vet funds. Household, for some reason I have the money behind the tracker. Household is going to go ahead and get 15 this week. And household is currently sitting at 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 6, and 7. So $107 in household. I have set a goal for myself in the month of September to take 30 days to deep clean our home. So I have a feeling that some of this money is going to go towards some cleaning stuff, which is completely fine. Our gifts fund got completely depleted after my daddy's birthday, which is completely fine. It's what it's there for. So it's going to go ahead and get restarted with $15. Luckily, the next birthday we have is my brother's, which is on Halloween. Car maintenance is the last of the funds that gets $15 a week. So there we go. And car maintenance is currently sitting at 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 295, 300, 312, and 3. So $303 is what we have in our car maintenance fund. Vacation is going to go ahead and get its weekly $5. I may actually pull this to help with our Chicago fund, since that is a vacation. So we've got $20, $30, $35, $40, $41, and $42 in vacation. Our renter's insurance gets $3 a week. And it's currently sitting at $50, $60, $65, $66, $67, $68, and $69. Moving on to car registration, that should be sitting right at the same. So we'll go ahead and add the weekly $3 to that. And that's currently sitting at $20, $40, $60, $65, $66, $67, $68, and $69. So right on track. Last and certainly not least in our sinking fund binder is our emergency fund. And if you saw my video yesterday, we are most likely going to need to take some funds out of this envelope. I'm trying not to, I'm trying to keep that at a minimum just because I don't want to completely deplete emergency. And it looks like we aren't going to have to. Right now, based on the money that we have saved up, we are only planning on taking about $460 out of our emergency. But I'm going to give it another week or two to see what we can add to that with our overtime. Or my husband's overtime. I already got paid. So our emergency fund has $1,000 that's sitting in our savings account. And it currently has 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, and 88. So it has $1,088. It's so fun how just putting small little bits can add up over time. We started just putting $4 in this our second week of budgeting, and we're already at $88, which is amazing to me. So we've got these last $2. It's a little bent. And that goes right into my buy myself a coffee fund, as I lost 1 pound last week. I wish it had been 1 day earlier, but this morning the scale actually went down 2 pounds. So I'm happy for next week because I'll be able to get at least $4 to go ahead and hopefully add money to my Starbucks card so I can get some coffee in the morning on my way to work. I am always happy to see these two envelopes. I've got the $5 savings and the $1 savings. So I'll go ahead and put the overage from gas into here. So we've got 2 $5 bills going into our $5 savings. And then we've got 1 lonely dollar going into our dollar savings. But it is always wonderful to see these because at the end of the quarter, which I guess this month is going to be a little different because we're going to be gone at the end of September. So what I'll do is I will count this before we go to Chicago because these funds are most likely going to go towards our Chicago trip. Well, friends, we have come to an end. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this content. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. I'll be back on Sunday with our September week 2 budget. And as some of you have already noticed, I am doing 30 days in the month of September so 30 days of facts and information in order to bring awareness to gynecologic cancers as it is Gynecologic Cancer Awareness Month. So if you are following that, I know it's not for everyone, expect small little videos every day. I hope that each and every one of you is having a fantastic Friday and that you have a wonderful weekend, my friends. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.